Hey guys, Coach Corsi here with California Philippines Bearcats. Hope you're having a great day. We are out at the beach here at Turtle Bay, staying right up there. It's pretty cool. Leaving tomorrow. We're very sad, but headed out. So hey, I want to share with you the 25th vlog from my personal best with John Wooden, and this one's about freshmen. Okay, so this is about the freshman year of Louis Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at that time. So before the season started, Poly Pavilion was just built. And so with all that fanfare, they decided to do a game, the freshmen against the varsity team, as the inaugural game in the new state-of-the-art Poly Pavilion basketball forum. So anyways, they decided to do that. And what's interesting is the senior team had just come off of back-to-back national championships. They were rated number one just the day before the game in the UPI. They were rated number one in the nation again. And here's this inaugural game at Poly Pavilion where they have 12,000 fans show up. Lou Alcindor's freshman buddies, and back then, it was significant because back then they weren't able to play varsity as a freshman like they are today. Now, after 1 year, they're able to leave college, but back then you couldn't even play varsity as a freshman. So they basically had this game and playing the varsity, two-time defending champions and number one rated against Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's freshman buddies that went on to win 3 national championships, sophomore, junior, and senior year. And so they had this game. So basically the game started, and with 4 minutes to go, the freshmen were up. They ended up winning 75-60. They said that the game would have been even more of a blowout if Cunningham, the assistant coach to John Wooden at the team that was coaching the freshman team, wouldn't have taken out the starters with 4 minutes to go. Can you believe that? That is a crazy, crazy statistic and story. Of course, after the game, the reporters were wanted to talk to John Wooden, how do you feel about your freshman team beating the number one rated team in the country, defending national champions? How do you feel about that? And he said, future looks good. That's the greatest thing about John Wooden, and something that we can always learn, is he was always so positive. He says the future looks great. It looks really good. And if I'm going to lose to anybody, I'd rather lose to my freshmen than anybody else. And so it's just an amazing story. It's one of the most amazing stories, and that's why I wanted to do this video separate. One of the most amazing stories of college basketball history for a freshman team. These kids that are 18, 19 years old, to beat a seasoned veteran players that were 21, 22 years old. And not only that, number one rated in the country and two-time defending back-to-back national champions. It's really an amazing story if you think about it. And it wasn't even a close game. It was really a blowout. It was a blowout. So it's really something spectacular in basketball folklore that happened in college. I want to read this last paragraph to you from John Wooden about the years with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which were very special years to him. And we're going to move on from that. And the next video is going to be the team without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and his buddies. And so I want to read this statement, because this team and Louis Alcindor was very close to John Wooden's heart. And so I want to read this to you. My pride in those years, when Louis was a member of the UCLA varsity and a superstar, centered on the fact that his teammates never lost their identity and always played as a real team. I worked hard to achieve that, and so did they. I worked hard to achieve that. And I want you to remember those last words. as a coach, John Wooden worked hard to achieve that, and so did they, to become a real team in those 4 years, short years that they were at UCLA. And I think it's something great for you guys as coaches, whether you're a basketball coach or a life coach, to understand that you need to spend a lot of time working hard to achieve that team atmosphere, all for one, one for all, that team atmosphere, and being a real team. And John Wooden worked really hard at it. But beyond that, so did the players. And this is great for players. You've got to work hard at being a team. And it starts with humility, and it starts with being selflessness, caring more about other people than yourself. And I know that's very hard in the social media day, and I see all the posts, kids constantly propping themselves up and they want to see themselves on social media. Well, why don't we flip it? Why don't we want to see the team on social media and see how the team does and how they compete, and how's the scoreboard after the game for that team? And do these kids that play on the team, do they love each other? Is it all for one for all, where they're not just concerned about getting their scholarship, they're concerned about everybody getting a scholarship and playing at the next level, or playing overseas, or playing in the NBA. So it's really something to think about. And we need to we're losing that as a society, that team-oriented philosophy in life of integrity and character and selflessness. And we need to get back to that. And that's why John Wooden was so great as a teacher and as a coach. And that's why Louis Alcindor, when he was there, was such a great team and a great atmosphere. So a spectacular story about how a freshman team beat the #1 rated team in the country and 2-time defending national champions at Pauley Pavilion. First game at Pauley Pavilion. Pretty amazing story. So I hope you enjoy this. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching, for subscribing, for commenting. Really appreciate your support. And we're continuing wherever we find basketball in this country. We're there. It's hard to find a lot of it, but wherever we find it, we're there, and we're doing our best to help and support and just bring people some joy and some love and some peace. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the scenery. My goodness, what a beautiful Sunday morning it is today in Mobile, and we're really going to miss this. So God bless you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful God's day today, and we're praying for you, and we love you. Go Bearcats! Hey guys, Coach Corsi here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and thanks for being a part of this vision for the future to impact our youth and the next generation. God bless you, and go Bearcats.